Hey guys! So another episode in the Plaits synthesis model series. Today we have Waveshaping oscillator, which is quite interesting. Let's have a look on the scope also, and also listen to it, of course, like always. Let's see. This is how it sounds like. Oh yeah. Let's see. So we can change the wave shaper shape. Oh man. And we can wave shape and fold also, and if we take it all the way to the left we have just a nice sine wave. So we can fold it. Oh man. Change the symmetry of the wave shaper. Oh yes, this is pretty interesting. What we can do... Okay, sorry. Let's do something like this. Let's add some reverb here. Oh yeah. Maybe take it an octave down, or maybe 2 octaves down, or maybe 3 octaves down. I'm just right clicking and entering -1, 2 or 3 for the octaves. Oh yeah. Oh man. Okay. So let's do something like this. Let's add walk from Bog Audio. It's mesmerizing, this sound. I can play like this for a while. And let's modulate the timbre. Let's do something like this. So walk will output random voltage, but a smooth random voltage in sort of Brownian motion, or it will go up and down without any jumps, so it will be smooth. Let's do something like this maybe. And this will be the wave shape. And by the way, we have another output here that will be just a different algorithm or kind of wave shaping. So we can have actually maybe a stereo signal even. But that's maybe a bit too harsh. I like this one. It's smooth, but it's moving. And we can add this also. Okay. Let's sequence this. Let's see. Something simple. Let's see what we have. Just a few steps. I think I will go with the basic from count modular. Where is it? This one here. Because we have another output, we have also the inverted output, so I can create sort of harmony or counterpoint. So let's change the scale to 2, so we have 2 octaves. And let's see, let's send this already. We need a quantizer, so let's add, let's say quantum, of course, like always. And let's go with D, F, A, and B flat. And let's see, let's take this to the oscillator. Okay. Which step we are on? Let's do something like this. Let's add manual from Bog Audio and trigger this. So now we're on step 1. Let's go to step 2. maybe 2 octaves, it's enough. Yeah. Then another step. Okay. Okay, let's have a listen. Let's use a divided clock. I will maybe do this also. The BPM maybe 109. Let's use a divided by 8 clock. Let's do something like this also. Let's add a slew limiter so we have nice glide or portamento. Something long. Not so long maybe. Okay, very nice. Now, let's use also the inverted output. So we have a sort of a counterpoint. So what I will do, I will just duplicate what we have here. Again, the only sound source I will use in this video is the Plaits or the Macro Oscillator 2 in the Waveshaping oscillator model. And let's do something like this. So walk will again modulate the timbre. And we need another quantizer. So what I will do, I will just use merge because the quantum is polyphonic, so we can use polyphony instead of adding another quantizer. Split, who knows how many quantizers we will need down the road. So I have merged to merge a few signals together, so I can add also the inverted output. And now split to split them to different oscillators. So let's use the inverted output and then have a listen to another oscillator. Maybe take it an octave higher, so maybe this one. Maybe all the way up or just to 0. Oh yeah. This movement. Okay, this is nice. We have some movement. Oh man. Okay, let's do something like this. Let's add another. Maybe we'll use only caudal. So caudal will also output random smooth voltage. Let's take the speed a bit down and then we can just switch the walk modules and just use caudal because we have more outputs here. So let's do something like this and let's get rid of walk. And now we can modulate also other things like the harmonics, for example, which can be also interesting. Maybe not. Oh man, this is harsh. I need a VCA here just to control the range of modulation, because I don't want so much movement, maybe even slower. Just a bit, let's do the same for the second Plaits. Maybe also the symmetry. Here we have dedicated attenuators. So we have lots of movement. And let's add some more atmosphere with clouds or texture. And let's take the auxiliary outputs actually. So we have a different timbre for going into clouds. And I think I will need more levels here. So let's use the limiter from Borg Audio. You can see the levels are quite low on the input, which means on the output they will be probably also low. So let's do this here. Blend all the way up. Let's go with lo-fi mode. So we have a bigger buffer, but also the quality is not as good. Let's start generating some grains randomly, and let's have a listen just to this for a second. Oh, maybe we don't need the limiter actually. Sounds pretty solid. Okay, and now let's modulate the size also with caudal and texture also with caudal. So we have something nice and grainy. Let's add some spreading to all of this, some feedback, maybe some reverb, and I will add plateau also. Yeah, we don't need a limiter, so let's do something like this. It's loud enough. Let's add some reverb here. Okay, I think I will add another note in the quantizer, maybe C, just so we have more variation in notes. Yes. Totally different now. Okay, let's use this. I don't know what will be. Let's add now a nice sequence. Let's do something like this. Let's take the Turing machine. Let's send it to the quantizer, and I will add another Plaits, of course. Let's just reset everything here. Okay. And let's do something like this. Let's run it with a multiplied, let's say by 2. Ta 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 ta. Exactly. Let's take the scale a bit down, and let's go with 5 steps, because I think I will want a 10-step sequence. I think that's what's playing in my head. And let's see, let's send the clock also to trigger Plaits, and send the quantized signal to change its pitch, and let's have a listen. Okay, now we can lock a sequence to the left, and we have 10 steps. Because I have it set on 5, locking the sequence to the left will lock the sequence and duplicate it also, so it will play it twice. it will not play twice, it will play it double. So we have a 10-step sequence. Let's see. Let's look a different sequence. Let's do something like this. Let's take the phrase sequencer from Impromptu. I will take the one with the 16 steps because we want just 10 steps. And I will record the Turing machine into the phrase sequencer, and I will create a sort of a song with a few sequences. Hopefully it will work. Let's see. I will take the quantized signal also to the CV input of the phrase sequencer, and then whenever it will receive a trigger in the right input, it will write this CV in, so I can just send the clock to it. You can see it's moving, and soon you can see that we have notes here. So we have the sequence, this sequence from the Turing machine, we have it recorded now to the phrase sequencer, so I can take the right out. And let's look another sequence. Let's go to sequence 2 on the phrase sequencer, and again record or write this sequence. So we have a few sequences that I can change and move between them. And let's go to sequence 3 and let's look another one. Maybe a different one. Soon we will change the sound also, it's a bit annoying, but a different one. Okay, now let's write this one. Very nice. So we have 3 sequences written on the phrase sequencer, and what we can do, let's go again to sequence 1 and change its mode to play forward but 3 times. And now we will do something like this. Let's go to song mode, and I will have 1, 2, 1, 3, so we have 4 steps, which is already what's set for us. Step 1 will be sequence 1, which is again playing 3 times. This is the mode we changed. Step 2 will play sequence 2. Step 3 will play again sequence 1, and then step 4 will play sequence 3. So we have some variation and some repetition, which is always good. And okay, so let's do this. Let's take the clock out of the Turing machine to the clock of the phrase sequencer, and let's use the gate also from the phrase sequencer in this case. And the CV also. So we don't need the Turing machine anymore. And now we are on sequence 1, sequence 3. What I didn't do is I didn't change the length to be 10 steps, so let's go again to sequence 1 and change this to be 10 steps. This is 11, 10 steps, sequence 2 again, 10 steps, sequence 3 again, 10 steps, and now we can go back to song mode, and let's reset also everything. I hope something nice will come out of it, because I hope it was, I don't know, let's see, reset. Okay. So sequence 1 will play 3 times, and then sequence 2, then sequence 1 again, and then sequence 3, and maybe also sequence 3, maybe we can transpose it. Or maybe also sequence 2 we can transpose. Let's see, let's go to sequence 2 and let's transpose this, take out attach, let's transpose this by 7 semitones. And let's go to sequence 3 and let's transpose it also by 7. And let's go back to song mode and let's see. And now let's start changing the sounds, this is a bit annoying. Let's add some delay and sync it with the sequence. Let's go with ping pong, and I will use maybe both outputs. So we have a few different sounds left and right. Let's take the wet all the way down for a second. Let's add some reverb. And let's see with the delay what's going on. Let's change the time. Let's say this here. Oh yeah. Take it maybe one octave down. Okay, and I don't like the auxiliary output. Not in this case. Okay, and again use caudal to modulate the morph, maybe the timbre also. And maybe the harmonics also in this case, without a VCA. And let's see, let's change the low pass gate here. No, let's not change this. Let's leave it the way it is. But what we will do something like this. Let's use the envelope generator from Nischi, the AD envelope generator, attack decay, and instead of using the trigger for Plaits itself, I will use the trigger to trigger an envelope, because here we can modulate also the and create stuff like this, modulate the decay time, which is much more fun. Let's use sample and hold. I will use the one from Bog Audio, change it, or maybe it's already on 0 to positive 10 volts, yes. Use the same trigger and modulate the decay time. Maybe again through a VCA, just because, or maybe not, I don't need the VCA, I can just change, let's say 0 to positive 3. Yes. Okay. Expecting those to fill out a bit. Maybe I can take clouds even one octave higher. Again, just right click, enter one. Oh yes, this is better. Okay, another Plaits. Let's add some bass just to add some movement to everything. Again, the same model. And let's see, I will need a sequencer. I want something. Let's see. A trigger sequencer. I think I will want the same note all the time. I don't know, just to add some dramatic movement. But I need some sort of trigger sequencer, a simple one without so many features, because I don't want to use all of them. I have this thing, if I don't use not all, but at least a few of the features of a module, I don't want to use it, because I think it's a shame. So I just need a trigger sequencer. Let me just see. I can use again the Turing machine. I can use the gate sequencer, for example, but then it's a bit too much because I'm not going to create. Oh, I know what I will use. Oh, I'm going to use neg, which is nice. It's a bit big, but it's a nice module because it has lots of polyrhythm games. So let's see, this is the reset. So let's send this to the reset, and this will be our clock. Let's use multiplied, let's say by 4, and I can change here also the degrees. Let's go with 16, and now I can start and create all sorts of shapes. And then get a nice trigger out of here. So let's see how will this sound like, and we will make somehow a bass out of it. And let's reset also everything just a second. Okay. And we can also skew, create weird shapes. Okay, so now let's take this down by 2 octaves, let's say. This is a bass, I don't know, let's see. I will just have to tune it actually to D. Or I can use the first sequence, so we have always the bass note. So let's do this, let's take the first sequence. And now we need, yeah. Maybe a bit quicker, let's see. No, I will need a different sequence. I just want this to be the note D, so let's tune this to D. Let's see, let's go with and let's add a nice filter. I will go with tangents, let's say. Okay, let's create another one. Let's go with 7, let's say, and again skew it a bit. Something like this. Let's see how this sounds like. maybe 6. And another one. Let's go at 5. Okay, and what we will do now, let's take a sequential switch. I will use the one from ML, or I can just move sequentially. No, let's use the one from the fundamentals. Now we'll take the 3 sequences, we will have 3 steps, and this will come out of the sequential switch. And now, with each new note of the pad, we will get also a new rhythm for the bass, so I will use the divided by 8 clock and reset everything again. Okay, let's see. Maybe we can use also the modulation for the frequency. Just to add some punch to the sound. Okay, and I think that I will want also a filter for this pad-like sound. So let's use a Stairway from Squinky Labs. And let's see, this is going... Okay, I took this one, so let's have both of the pads going to the filter. Low pass, let's add some drive, some Q. Use caudal maybe also to modulate the cutoff point. Just to add some more movement. And let's see, let's try to add some more percussive sounds. We have here this nice sequencer. So again, Plaits. Let's reset this. And let's use another sequence here. Let's go now with 9 steps. Skew it just a bit, or maybe not so a bit, something like this maybe. And let's see how this will sound like. Okay, and let's change the low pass gate, something like this. Oh yeah. And let's see what happens when I use the pitch from the phrase sequencer. I don't know. Let's put this to the left. Or maybe I can use another voice. Just duplicate this. And let's use... I will not use this pitch information. Let's use ref tone from Borg Audio, so I can send pitch information directly to the oscillator. So this will be A4 or A5, and then I will have another one, and this can be, let's say, F5, and use another sequence here. Let's go this time with 10. Okay, let's cue this, and let's go to another chronoblob. Again, sync it, and let's see, 1, 2. Okay. Okay. Oh yeah, this is maybe better. Maybe something like this, some reverb. Opalach, what have I done? No, Chuck. I like this neg neg neg. It's an interesting sequencer. Oh! Something was out of tune here. I think this inverted sequence is a bit weird. So let's do something like this. Instead of the inverted sequence, let's use stack, again Borg Audio, and just take it 7 semitones higher in pitch, but I will take it from the first pitch information, so not from the inverted one. We will not use the inverted one, and let's take it 7 semitones. Let's see, let's listen just to this for a second. Yeah. Okay. Nice. Okay, I think that was it for today. I did not enjoy this model so much. It's not my type of sound, but it was fun. You will see what will come next time. What we have next time? Next time we have 2 operator FM. Oh yeah. Okay, like always, there will be a patch in the description to this link, or a link, or a link in the description to this patch, depends how you want to look at it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please hit the like button. If you enjoy what I do, consider becoming a patron. If you want to see more videos like this, please subscribe and hit the bell. And have a good one.